Okay. So, Halloween 5 was a critical and I think box office disaster, not pleasing critics or fans of the franchise. So, it's kind of surprising they made a sixth one, Halloween Return of Michael, not, fuck the fuck, I'm tired. The Curse of Michael Myers. But originally it was going to be called Halloween 666. Original. Look, you all know this movie with the one with the Cult of Thorn, where Michael impregnates his niece. Oh wait, that's the producer's cut. Yeah, there's two versions of this film. Look, just for the sake of reviews and shit, I'm just gonna stick to the one that we got, which is the theatrical cut. Look, I know in recent times, people have come out and said they actually like this film, and that's totally cool. If you like this film, good for you. Personally, this movie was bad, just like the other one, but it is an improvement, but that's not saying much. So in this one, this is the one where they explain that Michael Myers, ever since he was a kid, was a part of this cult. It's really poorly explained, and I never got why they went down this direction. Trust me, I know there are some people out there who love the fact that Michael was a part of the cult, but it's just like, that's not what it was originally. That's not what it was, all right? Michael is not this supernatural, controlled by a cult person. He's a normal guy with a slight supernatural hint edge, like it's hinted, but it's never said. And honestly, I don't think he's supernatural. I think he's just a guy who just can get through it. There are people who have survived way worse than what Michael survived. Anyways, Michael is just this shape. He's a shape. That's what he's literally listed in the credits. Anyone can be Michael. Anyone can snap one night, kill their family members, and just go insane for absolutely no reason other than they just get pleasure out of killing. That's why Dr. Loomis wants to hunt him down. That's why he wants to put a stop to it, because he sees that there's nothing good in him. He's just pure evil. And these other films, what they try to do is they try to explain it, and it just does not work. And that's what they do with this film. They try to explain it. They try to throw in all this cult shit, and it does not work. So the movie is about Jamie is pregnant, and she's been captured by this cult, and she escapes with her baby, and then she dies. Okay. Paul Rudd as Tommy Doyle finds the baby and takes the baby to Dr. Loomis, and they try to figure out what to do. This new family has moved into the Michael Myers home, and the cult is trying to get this kid named Daniel or Damien, I don't fucking know. They try to get this kid to become the new Michael Myers because they want him to become like Ultimate Evil or something. I don't know. It's not really well explained. More explained in like producer's cut, but I don't have time for that. I've never seen it. I don't care. I'll get to it at some point, but whatever. So they want to kill the kid, but for some reason it's explained later in a pretty non-conventional way that this baby was an experiment. However, in the producer's cut, it's Michael's baby that he impregnated with Jamie. They want Michael to kill the baby so they can do this ultimate research for evil. Also turns out there's this guy working with Michael's doctor, not Loomis, but some other dude who's taking care of him. I don't know what they were fucking thinking. Look, I'll give them props. They tried to explain shit that they did not bother to explain in part 5. But here's the thing. you didn't have to make a movie off of that, okay? You could have done a number of things. One, you could have just said that this guy was a big fan of this shadow figure guy in hat was like, you know, a big obsessed fan with Michael, and he had like a symbol, like the Cult of Thorn. He put the symbol on Michael when he was in the hospital or when he was in a coma. Be like he's the one who, like, I don't know, gave him sedatives to wake him up. Wanted to see him hunt down Allison because he's obsessed. I don't know. Like, and that's why they have the psychic link, because, I don't know, he's been studying it, or I don't know. Just something other than this. Like, this is already just weird to begin with. Now, all that being said, I gotta admit, even though I don't like this film, it is better than 5 because, first of all, it's a little bit more entertaining. Even though I've never seen the producer's cut, the kills in this film are actually pretty damn cool, especially with the practical effects and stuff that they use. You know, as a Christian who's not really into gore, I can at least appreciate the effects and go, oh, that's brutal. I was kind of sick how they were able to accomplish that. That's kind of cool. But, you know, there's some pretty cool kills, so if you're a gore or kill guy, then you'll definitely appreciate this film. There's some cool scenes, and I gotta admit, I was interested to see where it would go. The problem is, it's a Halloween film. Why? Why is it Michael Myers? This could have been something else, man. I think where this film falls flat for me is just that it is a Halloween film. It's disappointing. I mean, after 5, you know, that scared me. My DVD player just turned off. It's like the fact that this is a Michael Myers Halloween film, it just like makes you scratch your head. Why? Why did they do this? Like, okay, you want to do something different. You want to go this direction, cool. I don't know, maybe have it be explained that like this cult worships Michael. And Michael, like, does not give a fuck. And I think that's kind of what they were aiming for with this theatrical cut, was that Michael, like, towards the end just says fuck the cult and he kills all of them. But it makes no sense because it's never well explained. And here's the thing. When they made the producer's cut, which, by the way, is the only producer's cut out there, there's no other film with the producer's cut and the title. This is the only one, I don't know. So, the deal with this film is that it went under enormous reshoots and like tons of rewrites. The film, the producer's cut, was given a test screening, did poorly, like terrible with test screenings, terrible. So they scrapped it and they reshot a bunch of stuff. And unfortunately, we lost Donald Pleasence as Dr. Loomis. This was his last role. And man, what a terrible film to go out on. But to Donald Pleasence's credit, he loved this franchise and he went down with it. And it's like, wow, man. Respect. He's in this film and he's really good in it. He's far better than what he is in the last film, but honestly, he doesn't really do that much in this version. I know in the producer's cut, he does a lot more, and I heard he gives a great performance, so I do gotta check it out at some point. But in this film, he's just kind of not utilized very well. The characters in this film are forgettable. The acting ranges from okay to good to sometimes really bad. Michael Myers is an improvement, but because he's a part of the cult, kind of ruins anything I really liked about it. Or him. This movie is just a mess, but it is watchable, though it never bothers to explain anything that it sets up, which is like, cool, you guys said you would explain these unanswered questions we have, only for you to give us answers and more questions. great. Thank God they never bothered to explore this whole cult thing. I never got it. Thank God they never bothered to make another one off this one. Thank God they restarted. Hell, they could have made another one and been like, hey, it was all a dream, or Michael Myers is done with the cult or some shit. I don't know. I don't really know what else to say, so I'm just going to give this film a D+. It's bad, but there are worse.